But it's all good. I mean, if I work till midnight tonight, I'll still make, I mean, that'd be 13 hours. So I can still make about $700 or $1,700 today. 130 an hour. So a little bit below average day, but still pretty good. Good morning, Kevin. And good morning, Steve. Hope you're doing well today, both of you. Should be a fun day. I'm going to try and keep my spirits up because we proved yesterday that we can have a really slow start and still have a really good shift. So I'm not going to let the first hour bother me anymore. You know, you would think after several years of doing this that I'd already have figured that out. But now, yesterday was a great example of just relax with one good offer on one of the apps. Your whole day could turn around. So I guess my goal for the live stream here would be $58. I want to make $58 while we're live today, if possible. I've assumed position in front of the Hooters. Good morning, David. Hope you're well. And good morning, Blake. Sorry about the old Celtics came out there, and I realized watching that game, I was like, oh, I should have known better, honestly. I wasn't thinking. Come off of a 7-game series like that where you got to win 2 in a row to stay alive. They were in a tough spot off of the 7-game series. But for a minute there, it looked good. Ugh. Didn't get much sleep last night. I'm on about 5 hours of sleep today. It's not too bad. 5 hours is still a decent amount of sleep. No, this is no typo. There's no typo or clickbait. No. It's just optimism, Brandon. It's just optimism. $130 an hour today. I'll tell you when to start the clock, though. We haven't started yet. So hang on. Just hang on. I'll let you know when to start the clock. We're going to make $130 an hour. You just got to believe you can do it. If you speak it into existence, you're capable of anything. Brandon says Hannibal will make a short about DoorDash driver who claims he makes $130 an hour. They say, this guy is a clown. This is what's wrong with GigTube. People like this that make false promises. I'll let y'all know when to start the clock. There must be a plane over my head. Oh, it's a helicopter. R.I.P. Kobe. Can you see it? There it goes. Brandon says, Welty is turning into Pete paid to drive. All his lives are from his car and he barely drives. Which person emailed you about $130 an hour? Nobody emailed me. What you mean? Oh, Pete says people email him. Good morning, Steve. Yeah, I don't watch Paid to Drive. I don't think I've ever watched that channel. Steve says, what, Welty? Where is my wrench, dog? Well, you just asked. That's all it is. It's all people who asked. Bam. There you go. Hello, SGG. How you doing? How you doing? It's been a couple days. Thank you. I see you've gone silent on YouTube too. It's been a week. I hope you're all right, side gig guy. I hope you're well. I hope you haven't given up on us. What's up, Chris? Watch me actually get like back-to-back $60 tips. You know how sick that would be? That would be... If I actually have a $130 hour today, I'm going to retire from GigTube. I mean, that would be me retiring on top. Never to be outdone. That would be my John Elway moment. Side gig guy's got a video coming. He's got a video coming. No, what I did was I paid a couple people off to stage some DoorDashes today, and they're gonna tip me like $40 cash each, so that it looks like I did it naturally, you know. So my $130 shift is staged. Juniper mug. Should I turn it this way? But then I have to drink out of the tiny hole if I turn it this way. He says we'd never stage anything, wink. No, I never have staged anything. And I can say that with complete honesty. I've thought about it. I've been tempted to. I'm like, man, I could just I could go viral in about 5 seconds if I wanted to. But I never have done it. Brandon's about to start an OnlyFans. While we sit here, I'm going to keep onboarding for Winolo, because there's more I need to do. Apparently a lot more. This is I'm kind of annoyed. 4 more steps to go. The next one says, take a quiz. Study Winolo's user guide and take the quiz afterwards. Should take about 10 minutes. Okay, let's do it. So this is where I think work for most people is going to go. So this is a gig app that is more for, like, you would be assigning yourself for an entire day, basically. These are 8-hour shifts. So what they have here are usually around 8-hour shifts. Options ranging as warehouses, delivery work, event staffing, and more. Side gig guy says, I'll take and more. Yeah, no, I've done warehouse work full time, and I've done, what else did it say? Oh, I've done delivery full time. And I've done more full time. I wonder what the quiz questions are going to be. You guys won't believe this. When you want to accept a job, you press the accept button. I hope that's one of the questions. Starting the job. When you arrive on the site, you press start. I'm glad they taught me these things. When you finish the job, you press complete. Once you accept, start, and complete, you get paid. If you want to withdraw from a job, you push withdraw. Dude, this is starting to be too much information. I'm starting to lose track. There's too many buttons to push here. Breach of contract policy. If you receive a breach point, you'll be canceled. The woke mob ain't gonna come cancel you if you breach your contract. Brandon says you need a college degree for this app. Yeah, we're about to have to call Allison. Okay, I've made it to the bottom. Let's start the quiz. When working a job from Winolo, what are the required in-app actions you must take to ensure you get paid properly? I got this question right. I know that. Correct. Oh, yeah, it even tells you immediately. Correct. Which of the following statements is true? All of the above. Correct. 2 for 2. How do you get paid for jobs worked on Winolo? This one I actually don't know. I don't think I read seriously enough to know the answer. Oh no, I know the answer. It's gonna be D. Correct. There we go. I mean, just common sense, my friends. Is there a particular type of work you enjoy doing? How can you get this question wrong? Is there a particular type of work you enjoy doing? I would say delivery driver. I don't want to do the other crap, to be honest with you. I mean, if it pays like real well, then I'll probably do it. But from what I've seen, a lot of the offers on here are less than 20 an hour, which means you ain't gonna see me doing much on this app. But we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna hear it out. Or at least go ahead and onboard so that 4 or 5 years from now, if this app is offering more and bigger, then I've already done the legwork. According to the breach of contract policy, which of the following actions will result in breach points on your account? Once again, it's going to be all of the above. I haven't even read the options, but when you see a question like this, it's always all of the above. Yeah. Correct. Excuse me. Are you willing to provide your previous employer's contact details for us to do a reference check? Okay, now that's where we really got to think. We're really going to have to ponder. I'm going to say yes. How often are you interested in working in a week? Their options are 1 day, 2 to 3 days, full time, or not sure yet. Do you even rover, bro? I have a rover coming. So they were supposed to come today, but I think they're pushing it back 1 day. So I'm going to be getting a puppy tomorrow. I'm talking like legit puppy stage. I'm going to say not sure yet for this question because I feel like that keeps that allows me to keep the leverage. Alrighty, now we only have 3 steps to go. So there is one job available here. It's for $15 an hour. And it would be in the warehouse about 4.5 miles from here. Yeah, see, I mean, the problem is I actually ended on good terms with the warehouse job that I had, and I was getting paid more than 15 an hour doing that. So if I wanted to go back to warehouse work, I could hit them back up. What are my other steps? Attend an app basics course. Take a 1-hour class to become an all-star when no lower. Well, we don't have time to do a whole hour right now. Another step is set up your payment method. I can go ahead and do that. Do y'all have your like routing number and account number memorized? Because I sure don't. I need it all the time, but can't remember that thing. Can't even remember how to see it. All right, I got that done. I'm running out of things we can do. Now would be a good time to get some good DoorDash offers, and we can get rolling. I'm running out of things to do while sitting here. I mean, we could take a 1-hour class if we wanted to. I mean, Chris says, "Are you applying for a W-2?" No, I just onboarded for the new. Well, I guess it's not new to some people. I just heard of it, an app called Winolo. Hannibal put me on an app called Winolo a couple days ago, so I decided to onboard for it. When I hear of a new app, I go ahead and download it. Hello, Tony. Brandon says, this is what 130 an hour looks like. No, we haven't started the clock yet. I just haven't started yet, that's all. Tony, I put up a short. Oh, well, there you go. There's your comment about it. Yeah, I put up a short this morning, and it already I'm at like 900 views on that thing. And it's not even the Andrew Tate one. I think the Tate one will do the best. Yeah, I wanted to go ahead and start working on that. So to me, my goal for a short is 1,000 views. But I want all of them to do that in like the first day. My goal for a YouTube video would be 200 views in the first day. I want my short to do 1,000, my videos to do 200. And the lives are just for fun. I don't have any expectation of the lives. The hope for the lives is that I just actually make money while I'm sitting here. Tony says, I only have 4 shorts with over 1K, and my biggest one is almost 72K. Yeah, I mean, I would love to have one pop like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is I'm doing. But if you look at my short history, I mean, virtually every single one has hit 1,000. There's only 2 that haven't. So I've done I've done 16 of them, and 14 of the 16 have hit 1,000. But my high is only 5,000. Oh, here we go. An $11 Uber for 1.7 miles. I'm gonna accept it. So I'm not. Don't start the clock yet.
Pick up at Los Cantaritas.
Don't start the clock yet, Brandon. I haven't started yet. Tony says some shorts take a couple months to catch fire. Well, if that's true, then I feel like I'm in really good shape. I'm going to drive from the Hooters parking lot to the Cantaritos parking lot, which is about, I don't know, 17 feet. Watch this.
Pick up on the right.
We're here. Oh my God. It's a canceled order. Don't speak that into the world, Tony. Kevin says Axel Hire is another one to sign up for. Okay. I'm going to put that in my notes app. The notes app is also where I write my lyrics for songs. When I just start thinking, I just start, bam, let me put that down in my notes app. Axel Hire. Okay. This is going to be two burrito bowls, an enchilada, and a burrito. I mean, is there any way that it's ready yet? Can't imagine that it's ready that fast, would it be? So, okay, so there's... I just read their front door. It says, we will not be open for lunch. Let me go figure this out. Tony, get out of my live. Get out of my live. You devil bastard. Look what you've done, Tony. Okay, we're going to do this instead. This is going to end up being basically a 6-mile order for $7 because I'm going to have to come back down. But at least we'll make some money. Yeah, so let me show you guys. So this is what the door looked like over there. We will not be open for lunch. We will open at 3 p.m. Thank you for understanding. So, what we can do is call Uber and demand our $3.
Hi, thank you for calling Uber support. Let's get you to the right agent. Para español, presione dos.
Tony says, I know what a sus order looks like.
Please note this call will be recorded for quality and training purposes. I see you currently have an ongoing delivery. If you need help with this order, say yes. Or, if you are calling about something else, say no.
Yes.
In a few words, how can I help you with your current order?
Restaurant
you can say
is closed.
Things like, the store is closed, or the order was already picked up by someone else.
The store is closed.
I think you're calling about a closed store, is that correct?
Yes.
Before I connect you, please say your date of birth for verification. For example, say January 1st, 1975.
September 15th, 1997.
Got it. September 15th, 1997. Please stay on the line, and we will connect you to the next available team member. Hi, welcome to Uber Support. This is Vera. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How can I help you?
Hi there. Just wanted to report that the restaurant, this Los Cantaritos, is closed until 3 p.m. And I have a picture of their front door that says that if necessary.
Okay, so thank you so much for bringing this to our attention, sir. I'm so sorry to hear that the restaurant was closed when the time I arrived in the restaurant. I just want to make sure, sir, is there a safe place? I mean, is there a drive-thru in the restaurant?
No, this place does not have a drive-thru.
Okay, so thank you so much for this information, sir. So in this case, let me go ahead and help you with this concern, okay? But in order to better assist you, sir, can I just please phone hold for about 3 to 5 minutes? I just take an action for this one.
Okay.
Okay. No, I'm sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for patiently waiting. And again, I'm so sorry to hear that the restaurant was closed when you time you arrived in the restaurant. So, due to inconvenience, sir, can I ask you a favor for this?
Uh-huh.
Sir, can you just follow the in-app process to cancel this delivery? And then just put the reason, sir, restaurant was closed. Nothing to worry, sir, your cancellation rate will not be affected for this. And then after you cancel this delivery, sir, I will be processing an inconvenience fee based on for $3, okay?
Okay, so I hit where do I find that?
Report issue, sir, and then restaurant was closed.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see that.
And then cancel delivery, sir. And after that, sir, I will be processing your $3.
Okay, yeah, I'd really like that $3.
Okay, so in this case, you successfully added the $3, sir, for this. Is there anything else that I could assist?
No, that'll do it. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, sir. Anyway, sir, there will be a quick survey after this call to rate your support experience with me. And I really appreciate your feedback, sir, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Again, thank you for calling Uber Support. Have a great day and have a safe trip. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. They always do that. They're like, oh, please take our survey right after the call, and then the call ends with no survey. So there you go, Brandon. Start the clock. Now stop the clock. Now they're going to process $3, and I had to drive 17 feet for that $3. So that's like $1 million per mile, I think, something like that. That's like a couple $100,000 per mile, and we did it at $130 per hour because we didn't actually have to do it. Tony says the survey is in the app. Here's the deal. I canceled the DoorDash because I'm that guy who, if I see a better offer, I'm going to take the better offer and dump the DoorDash back off on somebody else, you know? So what we have here is this right here. We have a Grubhub situation, $15. We're going south. So we're going a little further south than I want to, but it's not a bad spot. So this is a real good order. Sonic, sometimes I have to wait for a little bit. They're a little slow over here, but this is still worth it. This is much better than the $7 DoorDash that I would have had to go on the interstate twice for. $45. Wow.
How can I help you?
Hey, I'm picking up the Grubhub order for Tristan.
All right, when the car comes on site, make sure you confirm the order for me, okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
All right.
Okay.
Give us a moment.
All righty. Steve says maybe you can catch another Bojangles order when you're down there. I'll pass on that. Tony says, why did the frog take the bus? I don't know. What's up, Brizmap? Brizmap, I haven't seen you in the live chat before. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, I make $130 an hour on a very short basis. I made $3 in 1 minute recently. So if you multiply that, that's $180 an hour. So we're actually doing better than predicted. Now it's only $3, but it is $130 per hour. If you really think about it. You just got to play with the math a little bit. Because his car got towed. Oh, see, I wasn't thinking. I was thinking like croak, ribbit, hop. What's the punchline? I didn't think of toad. That makes sense. Also, like this order right here, this is a $15 Sonic Grubhub order. I'll make $130 an hour on this as well if we just don't start the clock yet. We just got to start the clock when I pull up to the customer's house. Start it when I leave the car to when I get back. And that'll be $130 an hour. Tony says, doing that Biden math. Yeah, I mean, this is a whole bunch of food right here. That's why it's $15. Whole lot of food going on. 5 Fritos chili cheese wraps. A jumbo popcorn chicken meal. Make that 2. 2 more chili cheese tots. And 2 more teas. 2 more sweet teas. What's up, William? Bench says, why can't Princess Peach drive? Because she's a woman. Brandon says if a Lyft passenger dropped 5,000 cash in your back seat and you didn't know which passenger it was, you'd make 5,000 an hour. That's right. And then I'd sell this car. That way they didn't track me down based off the year, make, and model. I'd go get a different car. Ben says because her car was towed. Brismap says, I found 6,000 in a car when I worked at a dollar rent-a-car. At dollar rent-a-car. I told y'all I would have to wait here. Sonic is, they take their time over here. You know what it is? They don't use the freaking rollerblades anymore. This lady's not on rollerblades. So, I mean, no wonder it's taken so long. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna say, where's your rollerblades at? Kevin says Frito wraps are good stuff. Kevin, I've never had one. I actually brought my lunch with me today so that I didn't have to buy anything today. It's a leftover day. Here we go. How's it going?
You had a DoorDash?
To Grubhub, yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm going to use this right here.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put the straws in the tray to make it easier, okay?
Okay. Did y'all don't use the little rollerblades anymore? No?
I used to until the squirrels started leaving their peanuts and their nuts on the patio. It's almost filled with the tray, and I was just like, yeah, never again.
Dude, I hate stray nuts. I hate stray nuts.
Already
Have a good day. Oh, it's too good. I never know what y'all can hear. I'm like, how much of my exchanges with people can they actually hear? She said she used to rollerblade, but she had to stop because the squirrels were leaving their nuts on the ground. Oh my God. Ben says, we heard. Tony says, that's nuts. I didn't have enough time to think of a great comeback. The best I could come up with was I hate stray nuts. Oh, that was such a good opportunity for an amazing joke. I did the best I could, guys. Brandon's trying to get me demonetized. I monetized today, Brandon. I'm making this money today. There's only so much I can say. I mean, I got to censor myself for YouTube. I got to cuck myself for the dollar, man. Your peanuts are my acorns. Tony says you avoided sexual harassment charges. Now, listen, Tony, you can say whatever you want to say. It's all in the delivery. If you're charismatic, you carry yourself well, you act like, no, what did I say? Like, what do you mean that's a dirty joke? No, you're the one whose mind is in the gutter. You just got to act like you don't get it. And then you can get away with saying anything. Somebody tell me why I have to ask Sonic for cup holders. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even ask. I carry 2 different types of cup holders with me every day. That way, if they're not prepared, then I am. There's also a heavy construction going on right here, so that's why I'm just kind of limping along the road here. This order was worth it. This order was worth it just for the nuts joke. That was it. That made my day. Tony said, get that Riz. Prismap says, at least she wasn't falling on corn dogs. Oh, man, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I think I might know. Ben says Mr. B starts selling these nuts. His friend Chris loses these nuts. Is that one of the chocolate bars, Benj? Does he have a chocolate bar called These Nuts? Dude, I mean, I'm going like 4 miles an hour on a road that I would normally be going 45 or 50. Oh, shh. Oh, no, I'm stuck in the middle of the intersect. Okay, here we go. What if can I like not go south on the interstate? Look at what I'm dealing with here, y'all. So I need to get over to the right in order to take the interstate. Well, how are they getting through there? Dude. I'm about to do that then. Let me get up in here. Is that allowed? I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go. What's up, Giggity? Welcome. Giggity doesn't like the ads. There we go. We got our $3 from Uber. Just came through. Don't you use Waze? No, I don't use Waze. Tony says, my opinion is if you monetize transing, then you should be required to chop. Nah, man. What do I use for navigation? I think it's Google Maps. I'm pretty sure it's Google Maps. But oftentimes, like on DoorDash, I don't even use GPS. I just follow their little black line on the app, unless I know that it's because sometimes they come up with like ridiculous paths for you to take. But I know my area pretty well, so there's only so much help I need. You had to watch 2 more ads? I'm gonna have to figure out how to cut the ads off. We could do like if I get a $5 super chat, then we don't have ads the following day. I don't monetize it the following day. Some sort of incentive like that. 10 subs away from 1,500. There we go. Brandon wants me to go out and sell my own ad space. I could say, do you guys want me to do the ad read before or after I make a bunch of nuts jokes? If Bobby could raise $280 for StreamYard, I'd say you could do better. I don't know what that means. You got to pay for, like, StreamYard doesn't do ads or something like that? I think I've watched, I feel like I've watched ads on Bobby's live streams before. That's why I don't feel bad about it. I sit here and watch ads for everybody else. I support everybody else, so it's part of the game. That's why y'all let it take over a year for me to hit 1,000 subs, because y'all didn't want to have to watch the ads, right? Y'all were like, you know what? I know he's really working hard for it, but you know, I don't want to sit here and watch a 5-second ad. All right, we made it. Was that so long that I lost my DoorDash? Oh, please no. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. All right, let me get this done. Can y'all see down there? Brandon, I did used to do that. I used to be a carny. I would set up like Ferris wheels and bouncy houses and stuff. Run little birthday parties or like town festivals, carnivals, whatever you call them. I thought I was something too, man. Back when I got that job, that was I think I got paid $10 an hour for that. And it would be long days, and I would get paid for I'd get paid for the travel. So, you know, those would be like 14-hour days. So I'd make over $100. Oh man, I would feel real good about that. Because the only job I had before that was McDonald's, and I was making $7.50 an hour. Look how far I've come. Now I make $130 an hour doing DoorDash. Pretty soon, I'll be making $1,000 a day off YouTube pretty soon. Brandon says the best gig tubers worked at Wendy's. No, More Finance was a Taco Bell guy, dude. He might have also done Wendy's, but he was I know he was a Taco Bell guy. Who else said that? Yeah, Tony said that. Yeah. Didn't he make a video about that? It was like, he was like, I gave up making $100,000 a year or whatever it was. I gave up making six figures at 19 as a Taco Bell franchise manager. I was going to be a general manager, and I was going to have my own franchise, making six figures at 19. But I gave it all up. So that I could be the world's shadiest gig tuber. And now I sell fitness hoodies and more fit t-shirts. Because I'm a gym bro. Brandon says more finance had money the day he was born. Yeah, for some reason, I think I agree with you. Seems like that kind of guy. Blake, you should be appreciative of more finance. I'm not sure I would have started a GigTube channel if it weren't for him. C tier Applebee's for Pedro. I saw that comment up there, Brandon. That's funny. Yeah, man. I started doing. I made the decision to put myself on YouTube as a GigTuber when I started watching more finance, and quickly realized, wow, I would be making with the audience that he had. Even at that point, I was like, he's mismanaging this audience. I would be doing much better work if I were given that opportunity. So I was like, screw it. I'm going to go try and do it better. And that's, I mean, I didn't know almost any of these other gig tubers before that. I had only heard of like him and Nugs, and like I'd seen Pedro a couple times. So to me at that point, because I was ignorant to the whole genre, I was like, oh, so more finance is like the top of the game. That's what I thought at that time. I was like, so he's at the top of this hustle, and I know I can outdo him. I know I can put stuff together that's better than his. So I was like, man, it's just a matter of time before I pass him. Ben says, yeah, it was Moore and Bentley that taught me how to dash. Moore kind of gave me the idea to become a gig tuber, and then Trevor inspired me to finally commit. Yeah, Blake. So I mean, I haven't watched him in a long time. When I told y'all on this channel that I was done watching him, I was serious. I've not watched him since the day that I told y'all I wasn't going to. So I don't know if he shares his does he share his stats from the sale of the clothes? Or I guess he used to like, he sold like a pink one that was he was gonna donate the sales to breast cancer awareness or something like that. So I guess he had to follow up and say, oh, I sold 8 hoodies, so I'm gonna donate $100 or whatever. Or I think I also looked at his shop and I was like, dude, you're way overcharging for this stuff. This Taco Bell is horrible. This is one of the Taco Bells that I have a beef with, but I'm going to take this because it's $9.28 for 5 miles. So let's go get into it with Taco Bell. Haven't done that in a little while. I know y'all are ready for that. Let's go mix it up with some Taco Bell employees. Shout out to Grubhub carrying the workload so far today. Brandon says, do the disabled bit in the drive-thru. Paul says, you know what I want to see? A phone mount. It's on the way, Paul. I know you paid for it. I got you. Blake has friends that knows more finance. That's funny. He also seems like the kind of guy that would let his YouTube following get to his head and walk around town, you know, acting like he's the man. The man. I could see people like not having any idea who he is, but he walks around like everybody should know who he is. All right, so what we're gonna do here first is attempt the drive-through and see what they have to say. The good news is, let's see here. Yeah, because they suck so bad and everybody knows it, there's like nobody here. So theoretically, you wouldn't have a very long wait. I mean, you got a reputation of being incompetent. Totally. I'm good. How are you? I'm picking up the Grubhub for Missy. Okay, thank you. Hey, are you under new management?
No, I'm still the manager.
How long you been here?
4 years.
4 years. Oh, nice. All right. I mean I had to ask. Coming with a whole type of different energy. Blake says, "My God, LOL." Hello, Red. How you doing today? I'm sorry, I just saw your comment. I hope you're doing well. I'm thinking like my shirt's got to be coming in maybe tonight or tomorrow. Brandon says, ask for her name, and next time you can say, Kimberly, let me do it. Red says, hanging with my kid. I didn't know that, Red. I would have wished you a happy Mother's Day. Y'all have a good time hanging out.
Why you asking if there's a new management?
Hello. Oh, are you? I was wondering if it's new management or ownership. No? Oh, okay. Just wondering.
Okay, no, we're corporate, so.
Oh, gotcha. Appreciate it.
They don't even go there. It doesn't have this messy. Oh, okay. Never mind. It does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'll drink it right now.
Have a good day.
You too. Have a good one. Oh, she knew I was being smart. She said, why'd you ask if we're under new management? You know why, honey. You know why. Oh, we're not confused about what's going on over here. Gotta go. Have a good day. You as well, Red. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by just to say hey. It's nice to hear from everybody that pops in the chat. See, Welty is like, I see toes. Let me smash them. Zip up the order. Now, sometimes I just like put it in the bag, but don't zip it up. But it's still semi-effective, right? I mean, it's better than not being in the bag. Hold up. She said I had to come by to watch your ads now. That's it. Everybody's roasting me for the ads. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Tony says, I gave you some lyrics. It needs ventilation for condensation. Ventilation for condensation. Something, something. Precipitation. Something, something meditation. Something, something crustacean. You looking like crusty crustacean. Ventilation condensation. Welcome to my ordination. New World Order, one nation. I might not look like I'm from Haiti, but I'm Haitian. If I pull up in a train, it's a station. I'll give you lessons, train you at my station. You're a slow listener. You're a slow learner, but I'm patient. Oh, now we got a freaking train in the way of where we're trying to go. Now what? Oh, I shouldn't have rapped about trains. I mean, holy cow. Look at that. Oh, I shouldn't have rapped about trains. I gotta catch up on the comments in a minute. I don't know. I don't know where I can go to get under that train. depends how long this train is, man. I mean, it might be blocking me up here too. Brandon said $130 an hour with all these ads. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm not happy about that either. That's not the product that I want here. Should I, no, not right here. Yeah, I mean, the train's still here. Oh, goodness. Oh, there's the front of it. Okay, we're good. We're good. I can scoot right here. How much did this order pay now? It was $9. I guess. I mean, I guess it's still worth it, but I had to drive like 2 miles out of the way. Y'all don't understand that the trains here in Rock Hill, they'll sit there for a long time. You don't just wait for trains around here. The only way you wait for a train is if it's moving. But I mean, if a train's just sitting there, it's going to be sitting there for a while. Oh, man. Are we going to be late for the... No, we're still good. We're good. You would have called support by now. For what? I mean, no matter what I would have done, I would have had to get away from that train anyway. You know, I would have had to get out of there regardless. They're there to support you. Brandon says drones would have delivered this by now. Yeah, I know, man. That's why y'all that are watching me that don't have YouTube channels, you better get on it, man. Because a drone can deliver the food, but a drone, you know what a drone can't do? Is give you a these nuts joke as it does the delivery. I mean, maybe it could. I don't know. Maybe you could train a drone to make a these nuts joke. We made it, though. I have an orange door. Yeah, you sure do. Verified. Gig Wars says you could sing the song I put out. Uh-oh. What'd I miss? What did I miss? You know what? I haven't even had Lyft on today. Let's turn Lyft on. How far are you from Alec Murdaugh Estate? Oh, first of all, you spelled it Alec. His name is Alex, and I hate that they call him Alec. It just cringes me out. Alec, if I'm like, dude, if your name is Alec, then spell it with a C or a K or something. And they do the same thing with the last name. They're like, Murdoch. Shut up. You don't even know how to say your own name. Anyway, I'm not sure. I don't think it's very far from it. I think it's like, it's definitely within 2 hours, I think. I'm being reminded why I didn't have Lyft turned on now. But Lyft helped us out yesterday, though, so I shouldn't say that. I'm being ungrateful. Oh, so not that close. Yeah, no, I think it's like it's 1 or 2 hours away. I haven't had a chance to eat my lunch yet. You know what I just noticed? We haven't even done one DoorDash yet. That's crazy. No DoorDashes today. Ugh. Hello, Mark. Mark, I start every morning at 10:45 a.m. Eastern time. I was a few minutes late today, but the intention is to start every day at 10:45 and then just run it until I'm either tired or have something else that I need to do, or it's just too slow to justify sitting somewhere in a parking lot as we're doing right now. So usually like between 1 and 2:30 p.m. Eastern, I'll end it. Do I go out for dinner or late dinner? Yes, I do. I sure do. And I bring my laptop again for that. But I put the basketball game on the laptop. That's kind of the groove that I've been in lately through the playoffs. Live stream at lunch and then watch the game at dinner and make some more deliveries. Mario Mateo. You sure you're not talking about Dasher Binge, Brandon? Yeah, Tony, that was game one. That's the best that I've ever seen Nikola Jokic play. He was absolutely amazing. And I know some people are saying that he didn't have a good fourth quarter, but I mean, my goodness. What can you ask the man to do beyond what he did? I see you, Mark. Yeah, I haven't been working very late recently. I don't work that late at night, but I usually stop around like 10 p.m., which is about halftime in the basketball game. And then I go home and I finish watching the game and I kind of wind down and go support other GigTubers content and think about what I'm going to do the next day. And I've been doing pretty good about waking up earlier. I've been waking up at like 7 for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Or maybe not that long, but since I got back from vacation in Virginia. No, before that. Yeah, it was before that. I've been getting in a habit of trying to wake up early. Because I don't want to be like rolling out of bed to start my live stream. I want to be kind of active already and so that I can talk and engage with people. I do need to start delivering some Lyft rides early in the morning. But I've just been waking up and just starting my day. And I'll turn DoorDash on just in case. Because every once in a while, like somebody in my literal neighborhood will order something and it'll come across my phone. And you know, if it's like $6 or $7 or $8 for like 2 miles to come back to the neighborhood, then I'll go out and do that for the breakfast shift. That's why sometimes y'all see me start the live stream and I've already done 1 or 2 DoorDashes. We're getting a bunch of offers here, but none of them are like any good. But we've got lots of options, which is a good sign. Are you eating a room temperature chicken tender? Yeah, I am. I brought my own A1 bottle from the fridge. See, I'm not fancy like y'all, man. I'm not fancy like you, Brandon. And your little suit and tie. I'm not one of these opulent, posh, you know, yuppie. Little wine society people that won't eat room temperature chicken. I see you, Driven Dad. I pulled up that video for later. The fries too. The fries are room temperature. Hello, Joy. I assume your name is Joy. Say hi. Yeah, Tony, I mean, I don't enjoy eating this. But, you know, sometimes you just do things you don't enjoy. Your name is Annie. Okay, I'll remember that. Hello, Annie. That's right, Brandon. Usually to do anything significant in life, you gotta stick your hands right in the poop. You gotta get dirty. How's the day going? It's going okay. I'm not sure how much money I've made. Off the top of my head, I mean, we made, well, I can tell you actually. $27.57. And I started the stream almost 2 hours ago. This, by the way, this is milk. So that's the other thing. No, but it was 12:45 yesterday. Well, it's already past 12:45, isn't it? Yeah, at this point yesterday, this was about we hadn't been doing very well either, and then I got a really good Lyft request that ended up paying $62. So have some hope. Have some hope. Yeah, Tony, they tipped $16 after the fact. Your small video about being a ghost was cracking me up. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you liked that. I do think that I need to, every once in a while, I need to pull little segments from the lives that would make for good videos, just standalone videos. Were you able to be online in North Carolina for Lyft? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't tell me that I'm offline, but I'm also like, I'm not seeing requests, and I don't know if that's just a coincidence or if they're just not going to send them to me. But it doesn't tell me like you're now offline. It says you're still online. Tony says you're at 260 now? No, I did make $130 an hour during this shift though. For parts of it, I did. You should be able to get requests. I logged in when I was in Outer Banks and got requests. Yeah. Oh man. I saw $20 and got happy, but then I saw that it's 20, 20 miles one direction. Can't do it. Yeah, the only way I can go up to the airport, it's got to be north of $40. It's got to. So the 2 times that I've done that, they were $47 and $50 trips, and then I got tipped on one of them, 16 extra bucks. So yeah, the only way that justifies it is at, I mean, a minimum of $40. Brandon says, I have a way to get sideline tickets at Spectrum Center for nosebleed prices. Well, good for you, Brandon. I have a way to get tickets to every single game and get paid to do it the whole way. I don't know how we're feeling about this, y'all. I'm sitting at this Starbucks right here. So this would actually be less mileage than it's saying it is. $6.75 for about 3.5 miles. But it's in a direction that I don't want to go. That's the issue. I'm going to say no, y'all. I'm turning that down. I don't want to go over there. $9 away from 1,500. If you're not, Annie, if you're not subscribed to The Driven Dad, you'll help my friend out. Almost 90 subs from the 70K short. So was this recent? I got to go look at that. No, that was oh, I see it. That was a while ago.
Hello.
Hello, how are you, Jaya?
Yep, I'm doing well.
Oh, that one? Yeah, I've seen that one. It's a funny one. That's funny, though, because that's not a, like, I wouldn't, I think you've got a lot more funny stuff than that one. But I guess the algorithm liked it. We're at 1,200 views on the Pat McAfee short from this morning now. That's a success in my book. How do you stream games on your computer? Oh, yeah. So it's a website. It's STREAM, stream, east, EAST, dot LIVE. If you type that in to the to your internet search bar, it's going to pull up a website. And they'll give you you can watch, I think, any of the 4 major American sports leagues. You can watch their games for free on there. They're all streamed onto that. You're going to be on like a 1 to 2 minute delay, so it's not going to be exactly live. Like, so if you were to watch it live on TV and then pull it up on the internet with that site that I just gave you, you would notice that the website's a minute or two behind. But it's not that bad. It's not way off. Driven Dad said it gets 50 views an hour right now. That's good. Why is Aiden Ross famous? Because he was famous before he buddied up with Andrew Tate. But he's Andrew Tate's little protege. He's trying to be like Andrew Tate Jr. Blake said Stream East is clutch. Yeah, I've been using that website now for like 2 years. I wish I would have known about it sooner. What market is he in? Tony's in Colorado. The Driven Dad is Tony, and he's in Colorado. Mark says going to the Boston airport, it's an hour with no traffic. Yeah, Charlotte's not bad like that. Charlotte's pretty easy because the Charlotte airport, you don't have to go through, coming from South Carolina to get to the airport, you don't have to go through uptown Charlotte, actually. Shout out GigCon. Yeah, I'm being recruited to come to GigCon, I think. Can't give anything away, but I've got a phone call scheduled this afternoon with one of your favorite gig tubers. I think we're going to have a little chat about it. We can do this because it takes me right back home. Or at least very close. That's about a quarter mile or a half mile from my house there on the delivery. So we're going to do this. That way I can get back to where I want to be. First DoorDash of the day. How about that? 7:25. Brandon says GigCon needs a young Turk like Welty. Isn't that aren't the Young Turks, isn't that like a highly liberal show on YouTube? Red says, do you think you'll be going to GigCon? If I were to answer the question right now, I would say no. I don't think I will. But anything is possible. Yeah, here, let me put that link in here for y'all if you're struggling with it. Here you go. That link right there will take you to the website that I use to stream sports for free. Tony's going way out of his way to be there. Yeah, he's gonna Tony's gonna have to roll out. Tony's gonna have to roll off the bed on the other side than he normally does so that he can make it. The airfare isn't bad from Philly. Mark's been listening on radio for the games. Yeah, man. Use the link right there. And like I said, it's not perfect, but it's free. Every once in a while, it's like a little choppy, and you're reminded, like, oh yeah, this is I can't complain because I'm bootlegging this, and it's free. But no, it's generally good. Like I said, I've been using it for like 2 or 3 years now, and it's I'm fine with it. I'll be back. I'm gonna have to go inside for this pickup. I was saying I wanted $58 during the stream, and it's only going to be like 34 that we do. Southern Gig the Third. What's that all about? So sorry, but no one makes $130 an hour just with DoorDash. Not Pedro, not Bobby, not Flex. Anyone. Y'all dreaming. You, sir, Southern Gig the Third. You sir don't get it. You don't get the show. As they would say on the Dan Le Batard show, you don't get the show. Oh, man, I used to love the Dan Le Batard show before they went off the deep end. Bobby, you missed the Biden math of how he does it. Ooh, you turn that thing. Now, I don't like the way they want me to go. I'm going to go a different way than they're suggesting. Oh, for sure. Yeah, they're crazy. I don't know what they're talking about. It said, oh, the note says in caps, go to where the pin is on the map. In blue and white semi-truck says ACT. Go to where the pin is on the map. Okay, Matthew, I heard you, man. I heard you. I do that every time, Matthew. That's the whole job. That's literally what we do. Old people using phones again. Mark says, I cut the cable cord a while ago and been using Roku. The only issue is watching the games. I do have a lifetime subscription to Sirius Radio. Okay. Yeah. I guess I never did. I never had cable. Yeah. By the time I was an adult paying for my own stuff, I just never did that. But there was a time when I was paying for NBA League Pass. I used to pay for League Pass before I knew about that website. And then I was like, oh, man. And I canceled my subscription. So, I don't have to pay for League Pass anymore. It's all right here. I'll take the slight convenience or inconveniences every once in a while when it's a little choppy. You got to work how to, Mark, if you're listening, you got to work how to, you got to learn how to finagle the website a little bit. So when you click on the game that you want to watch, it's going to bring up a screen and there's a play button where the game would be. You press the play button, it's going to pull up another tab. It's going to pull up one or two additional tabs. Those are just ads. As soon as you click the play button, those tabs come up. Just X those extra tabs out. And then you're going to have to click the play button again. When you click it the second time, it won't do that. So it's like a slight learning curve with the website, but it's all self-explanatory. Just if you got any questions about it tomorrow, just ask me. Yeah, so I used to pay for League Pass. We do pay for like we have a Netflix subscription. We have Hulu, which comes with Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. And we have Amazon Prime. And I think that's it. We don't pay for Peacock or Paramount. What we just got done watching on Netflix this week was we watched. It's a 10 episode series, a 1-season show called Beef on Netflix. That show tripped me out, man. But I resonated with it, though, man. I resonated it with hardcore, man. So the show, the first episode starts with a road rage incident. I definitely resonated with it. I understand. I get it. I'm prone to hold grudges like that too. I have inside my brain are license plates to look for of those who have been buttholes to me. We'll say that since we're monetized today, we'll say buttholes. And I promise you, if I see the license plate again, oh, well, yeah, we're going to go at it. I'm not talking about any type of violence. I'm talking about, I'm going to sit behind your car and I'm going to be on the horn. I'm going to be on the horn and you're not going to know why this time, because this time nothing will have happened. And you're going to be like, what's going on? Plus, I've changed cars. So you've never even seen me before. But I know you, and I know you deserve it. Annie says, sneaky. Blake says, beef was so good. Didn't like how it ended, but it was wild. Yeah. Yeah. I've stopped with the whole, like, being upset about how things end. Especially the more and more that I practice being a content creator myself, I've realized, you know what? I'm not going to get upset if a show ends in an odd way. It's part of the art. A whole bunch of people are like, oh, like a show like Lost or something like that. They're like, oh, the whole thing's not worth watching because of a horrible ending. No, you're an idiot. It's still a good show. I mean, if it gave you that many hours worth of entertainment, it still did its job. It's still good. It's part of the art. I'm convinced that some of these shows at this point, they try to have bad endings on purpose because they're trying to get talked about. Because then they're in the whole conversation about, oh, how they couldn't, what a terrible ending. Well, any publicity is good publicity. Some of these Hollywood people believe that. Is it true? No. Ask old boy, what's old boy's name? What's old buddy's name in Hollywood that is in jail because he was groping all those women? Red says Lost was great until it got really weird at the end. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, though. Yeah, what's that dude's name? Harvey? Ozark. Yeah, Mark. Ozark is one of my favorite shows of all time. Absolutely love. What's Harvey's name? Harvey Weinstein? Yeah. Ask Harvey Weinstein if all publicity is good publicity. I bet you he would disagree. Okay, now I got to make sure that I go to the exact point on the map where the pin is. Go to where the pin is on the map. Why couldn't you just put, "Hey man, I'm sitting in the Home Depot parking lot in a truck with a blue head on that thing."
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
How's it going?
Ryan,
That's me.
thank God.
Have a
white
good
guy.
day.
You have a good one.
All right, you too. What the hell? What did he just say? But did y'all hear that? I'm gonna have to run that back when I get home and make. Did he just say what I think he said? Thank God. I thought he said that. Thank God, a white guy. Oh my God, Matthew. Pretty sure his face was on camera when that happened.
The
Did y'all?
customer requested you leave the order at their door. Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
Yeah, I know. Y'all see his face when he said, "Thank God, a white guy"? Wow, that was cringe. That was really cringe right there. Oh man, that's tough. Yikes. I'm glad I live stream this stuff now, man. Half the stuff that we go through, you end up telling the story of it, people don't even believe you. They're like, "Nah, you making that up. He didn't say that. That didn't happen to you. Yeah, you're making up that story for YouTube." No, man. No, I'm not. Oh, man. All right, let me catch up on these comments. Sorry, y'all. You never know what you're gonna get on these. You never know what you're gonna get on these live streams. Oh, I see right here. It said there's a countdown. It says ads will run shortly for some viewers, and I can click skip ads. Yeah, I don't want the ads right here at the end. Blake said I rewinded the stream. He did say that. Oh my God. And he says either racist or thinks women can't drive. Either way, those are not out loud thoughts. You must have missed my joke earlier, Annie. I made a joke earlier about how women can't drive. But you gotta be able to gauge people's intentions. You know, I hope people can get when I'm joking. You can also tell when a guy like that's not joking. But what he said was racist. That wasn't. I believe that was on the more racial angle. I mean, not everything you hear is true, but some real life stuff can't be made up. The public is insane, and driving just has proven that further to me. Yeah. So, and welcome to the comments. Don't want to butcher your name. Saladin. I don't know. Picked up Jay Leno. Wow. Okay. All right. Wow. We're going to end the shift now on that note. So we did, what did I say was like $34, $35. Not very good, but we had an eventful shift. I could pull a couple of YouTube shorts, or I could pull a couple little videos out of today's content. Yeah, thank you, Annie. Salad in. Okay, I'll call you Salad in. Thank y'all for hanging out with me yet again. So 10 an hour. Yeah, I guess. Well, no, it's more than that. We're at 2.5 hours. And I forgot I started a little bit late today. Mark said, have a great day. We'll check out the stream. Yeah, the streamies. Yeah, y'all have a good one. Thank you guys for hanging out yet again. I've got more to do. I got to go get my house puppy proofed for this Rover tomorrow. So I will see you all next time on Welty.